Hello, welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year! A quick video today to talk about the project for the channel. Since its begin, it was named Tabletop History, and I promised to focus on historical war game, especially Napoleonics, and still this is the plan. But finally I have enough painted miniatures, enough models to spread out across some more games, and this is the focus of this year. So the main set of the channel will still focus on Valor and Fortitude, with some news that are going to come during the year. And you can see Archduke Charles and the Austrians, which are on the verge to arrive. Large armies of Austrians probably will face the French in their first battle rap soon enough. I hope, if the painter will send them to me as he promises. And but more is yet to come from the peninsula, for the British and for the French too. A small contingent of Portuguese is ongoing to be enlarged for allied for the French, and the same a small contingent of Spanish, which may be used as French allies in the early part of the campaign, or British allies in the later part of the war into the peninsula. And that's it for the plan for for Valor and Fortitude this year. But these are the game that I want to expand on the channel, and I hope that will catch your interest. So as you can see, from the World War I back to the medieval, and let me introduce the man who would be king, which, as you can see from the paint status of the poor Brits, they are still white, but the Zulu is under painting. So I hope to present you some battle rap of this wonderful game later on in the year, maybe for the spring. I hope. This is my very hope, because this is a quick game, a simple game, but not simplistic, as we are used to say. Is a very interesting one, and for now I have just two forces, the Brits and the Zulu. But with my friend I also use British against Afghan, and maybe I plan some expansion later on with Boers, and probably some Afghan too. A very interesting game, and not so far from the Napoleonic period. Lion Rampant is a nice medieval game. I've just published some battle rap, but I plan to expand it because I have enough miniatures to go from the antiquity of the Sassanid and Roman Empire across Byzantine, Mongols, Huns, late medieval and Dark Ages, to put up a very interesting battle rap across all the period of the Dark Age. And I'm planning some more too from the War of the Roses or the Italian Wars. I have to see. This is the news. This was gifted me for my birthday on last September by my best friend, and I finished to paint the ships. There are more of this. One proper mat is yet to come, but is one of the next book that I'm planning. It's a very fun game. Again, I tried this few times, but it's very interesting and simple, but not simplistic. Also, this game too. It's very fun to play and not so immediate to master the wind and the game. But the Napoleonic game can move into the sea too. And finally, an old game which was quite impossible to have the rulebook, because they do not send it to Italy, and I have to copy this one. The World War I, Through the Mud and the Blood in its three three rule set from the Eastern Front, from the Western Front, the German, British. The two forces has been already painted, so I can put up some bad rep of them, and I'm working on the Russian for the Eastern Front too. And even this, it was quite a discover for me, because at first, some years ago, I tried it, but I find it's very complicated. But later on, I discovered some video, reread the rules, try intensely, and I have to say it's a quite good game. A good compromise between historic history and a simple game. It's interesting, yes, it is interesting, and the model are in 20 millimeters, and I've just painted two entire battalion of British and two entire battalion of German. I have some add-on for make more interesting and complicated battle, and that's it. This 5 game will take more part into the channel, and I promise that I will still focus mostly on Napoleonic, because it's my main horses, as I can say. It's my best game. I like it so much. But when I have a few times, these two games, especially the Man Who Will Be King, but even Lion Rampant, allow me to add a quick game, especially in the evening, or when real life take me away for larger battle. I still explore Black Seas. At the moment I have too few games to say more, but it's very promising, and through the mud and the blood, when the interest move into World War One, usually after reading a book or I've seen a films about it, focus my interest into the World War One. I retake out these miniatures and put up some battle and battle report, and lastly I made a few of them with my friend, introduced the game to a couple of friends. Both of them like the system. We have just very introducing rule and game, but this is also promising, and that's it. The status of the game: I see the 2 fleet, the starter fleet done with 3 brigs and 1 frigate per part, and I'm promising to me to take a third-rate frigate from both sides to enlarge the fleet. As I say here for the Lion Rampant, I have Romans from the early empire to the late one, Byzantine, Sassanid, Persian, Irish, Scots, Anglo-Saxon, Anglo-Normans, Normans, late British, late English, sorry, medieval Holy Empire, so many possibility. I've just told this is the game where I have few models, but I plan to enlarge it, and I'm very excited to show you my entire Austrian when they finally arrive, probably in the next weeks. So you have just have a hint of what is going to come. I use a few of the miniatures that are just in my hands, but a very large Austrian army is going to be deployed on the field to face off Napoleon and his force. I'm speaking about a 6 or 7 line battalion, 4 battalion of Grenadier, 4 battalion of Grenzen, Jaegers, and 6 cavalry plus artillery. This is the entire Austrian force model wise. And for the incoming 2 forces allied for the British and the French into the peninsula, I plan to have 2 or 3 Portuguese battalion plus artillery, and one line, one guard plus guerrilla for the Spanish guerrilla is for the late period against the French. The guard and the line battalion is for ally the French, and also an artillery battery for that force too. So that's it. These are the plans for the channel for this year. I hope you that the other games which also interest you or grab the attention of someone else that is not already subscribed or new to the channel. And that's it for this first video. Here's the very quick one, but it's just an occasion to say you again Happy New Year, happy gaming, and see you soon as possible. For now, bye bye!